Hello, this is Confusey, and welcome back to another very interesting video, because today we've just been giving our first look at the upcoming 40th anniversary one-shot special issue, and oh boy, we really need to talk about it right now because, oh my god, wow. So, yeah, okay, so IGN just released an article a few hours ago, going over some details about the upcoming issue, and gave us some interesting information about this issue in terms of what it will be containing, and also some interviews with the people who work on this issue. But the actual interviews themselves, they weren't really that interesting. Like, there were some interesting bits in there which I'll just sprinkle throughout this video because, like, the interviews, it was just more like, yeah, I worked on Timothy, it's an honour to be working on it, so there's not really too much I can really say about it in terms of the interview side of things. But in terms of some new information which we did get from this article, that is the more interesting part because it revealed how many stories we will be getting in this special one-shot, and also our first look at some of these stories which, oh boy, I don't think we're ready for this, so yeah. Okay, so in terms of the stories, it's very interesting because some of them which I was really surprised at. So, for the Mirage continuity, we're going to be getting 3 stories which I'm just very surprised at because, like, there's so many, stories which need to tell in this one issue. So it'd be quite curious to see how many pages they do give to each of these stories. But then also we're going to begin 2 stories in the RW universe, which is cool. We're also begin another story in the Archie Comics universe, and this one we're going to be finally introduced to this version of Casey Jones, which it seems weird because with our version of Turtles they normally introduce Casey, but for some reason they didn't, so I mean this is kind of cool, I won't lie. And then we're also going to begin a story in the Image comic stuff, which I'm not too sure why, because I don't know, this seems like with the Image stuff, they more or less canonized it into continuity of the Mirage stuff, so I'm very curious to see what we're going to be doing there. But then this is where things get a lot more interesting, and especially when we do take a look at the first looks and all that, because we're going to be getting one story for the 2003 universe stuff, and this story is definitely taking place off Tales Forever, which is amazing. We also got a story in the 2012 universe, which some of it was supposed to be a little. The person who was creating the story said that it was supposed to be an inspiration for a movie he wanted to do. So it's a little bit weird that he isn't doing a little short story to do. But anyway, each their own, I guess. We're also going to get a Russell Timothy story, and this one is one which I don't think people are going to be ready for in terms of how emotional it could be. And then we're also going to be getting a new story from Kevin Eastman, which I'm not too sure what to really make of that, but that's great. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So yeah, in this there's not really too much I can really go over, just because we do get see first images of a few stories which, I mean, there's not really too much I can really tell so far, but yeah, so one of these stories from the Mirage stuff is done by Jim Lawson and Steve Levine. We do get to see Raphael fighting the Rat King, which I'm quite curious to see when this takes place in terms of timeline stuff, but this really feels like I want to say like a Tales of Timothy kind of thing. It looks really great and interesting. I just don't know what to really say about it. It looks like it is part of the March stuff. It doesn't feel like it should be because, well, you know how RW is, but yeah, for doing something like this, it's amazing. So yeah, then the next one was done by Tristan Jones, and this was also the person who did the artwork for the Hunt storyline in the Tales of Timothy stuff. And they're sort of rumored as of right now, maybe they could be wrapping up that storyline, which that would be cool, but I feel like they'll need a lot more than 8 pages to do the storyline. And then for the next one, which do get to see, is done by Kuronielli, I believe that's how you say his name. The person who created the 2012 story, or the Tales, I should say. And we do get to see Tales fighting this new squid Krang type monster, and yeah, it looks really great and amazing. I mean, I must admit, it does feel a little bit weird to see these Tales done in this art style, because I know that whatever his name was has done so many drawings of these turtles, but I don't normally get to see in official artwork and stuff like that. So this is pretty cool to see. And then with the whole story behind this, In the article, it was mentioned that he was trying to pitch a movie about the Turtles feeling lonely, pointless, and stuff like that. And now he's created a short story with that sort of same plot. And I mean, I'm very curious to see how it's going to be executed. I think it's going to be more the main takeaway from this is, yeah. But either way, this does look really great and amazing. And again, with this one, I'm really curious to see when this one takes place in terms of timeline. Just because I'm quite curious to see this one's going to be taking place after season 5, before season 5, or something along those kind of lines. This one, it looks like it's going to be a really fun issue, story, and because I know that with the 2012 stuff is very loved by a lot of people, I got to think that this could be one which a lot of people do love. But also, I'm just noticing this now. There's a little error with the Turtles' feet. They have 2 toes. In the show, they have 3 toes. What's going wrong? So yeah, maybe this might not be the 2012 Turtles. Oh boy, but either way, they do look great, except from the feet. Yikes, how did no one notice that? Okay, yeah. And then the next one we got is the first look at the Cam Eastman story, where you get see Leonardo. He does give me a lot of Last Ronin kind of vibes, especially with all the armor he's wearing, but I don't think so. This one would be quite curious to see because, well, he was one of the person who created the Turtles and all that, so be curious to see what story he wants to make. So it's cool. I just quite curious to see what we're gonna be doing there. Now the next one is for the Rise one, and this one, I mean, depending on how you're gonna be feeling towards the Rise of TMT movie, would depend on what you think of this one, because this story is going to be taking place before the Rise of TMT movie with the future stuff, and by the looks of things, we might be seeing the downfall of this future, and might accidentally see how we should Turtles die, and oh boy, this could be a very, very dark issue, but at the same time, this could be amazing and incredible. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like for potentially one of the final stories in this universe, and we'll take it down this route, it's an interesting take. I'll say that at the very least. So yeah, I'm just not too sure what to remake of it. It's great that we are getting more developments and lore for this universe and history and all that, but at the same time, I feel like they could have chosen a better point in time to make a story on this universe. But either way, it's there. But oh god, this is gonna be a really sad issue. But yeah, but then for the final one, possibly the best one, we do get to see Raphael fighting Mutant Hun, and wow, and oh boy, I'm lost for words right now. I got a feeling that this story could potentially be a make or break in terms of IW giving this whole series a potential comic series. I got a feeling that this story is going to be really great and amazing. I mean, of course it will. It's 2003 Turtles, and there's so much I love about it already. I can't wait for this one. I got a feeling that hands down it's going to be the best story because of obvious reasons, and I'm just hoping that this is somewhat of the gateway into us getting a 2003 comic series. But that's somewhat wishful thinking. But at the same time, we gotta have hope. This is the next best step to getting the 2003 continuation. We gotta take it, and with the artwork, which I'm genuinely quite surprised at, just because with some artists they do their own interpretations of the each universe, and most recently we did see Sarah Maya drew 2003 Donatello, and it was very close to on model and all that, and seeing that this is someone who actually worked on the show, and seeing here, boy, wow, just amazing. I mean, Raph, he looks all over the place, because on some of the images he looks really on model, but at the same time, I think there are a few images here where it does look a little bit off. But Hun, he looks on model. Oh my god, this is just gonna be amazing. Oh my god, I can't wait. And another thing which is also really amazing, we got the 2000s, we got the season 6-7 art style for Hun mixed with the season 1 to 5 art style of Raph. Oh my god, wow. This cannot get any more better. So, yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about all this? Are you looking forward to it more? Are you not? And, yeah. But, yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you're just please share, let's subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo. Bye.